Hey everyone, it's Raven Rai and welcome to my Zodiac series part 11! Oh my god, it is so crazy because I originally started this series in order to force myself to post videos on YouTube, and during that time I started with my monster videos and now I got so many more subscribers, and all of this actually just started because of the series, so it's just so crazy and I love the series so much. And today guys, part 11 is gonna be Virgo, the last earth sign in my series. After that we only have one sign left, which is Libra, my sign. But actually before that, a little background story. So now I'm gonna talk about the Virgo people out there. First of all, if you are a Virgo, happy birthday, I love you guys. I actually thought for my whole life that I was a Virgo because I was born on the 23rd of September 2001. And in Germany, it is usually like on every cup that you can buy, like on the Zodiac sign cup or on every necklace, it always said that Virgo is from August 24th to September 23rd. So that I was born on the last day of Virgo, and I thought that for my whole entire life. But then I let my zodiac sign be calculated correctly, like with my birthplace, the birth year and birth time, because these three factors are very important when calculating your actual birth, your actual sun sign. And it turns out that I was born literally the first minute of Libra, so by 0.4 degrees I am a Libra. But there's still sometimes a little bit of Virgo inside of me. It's just the fact that I think about this a lot and like analyze this a lot speaks that I'm a little bit of a Virgo myself. So Virgo is a very special sign to me because I literally thought for my whole life that I was a Virgo. But anyway guys, first of all, the zodiac sign makeup look will be heavily inspired by Catherine Lemieux, because the first thing I want to say about Virgos are the most beautiful people in the world. I know that sounds so superficial and so stereotypical, but I think that Virgos are literally the most beautiful humans on earth. I mean, maybe not always character-wise, but based on their like physical appearance, Virgos are so... It doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl or any gender, they are so beautiful in their own way. Like, Claudine is my favorite character, but I think that Catherine is the most beautiful one. And this is why this makeup look will be heavily inspired by Catherine Lemieux, because I also always associate Virgos with this aesthetic and pastel purple and all of that stuff. So this is the most stereotypical assumption about Virgos, is that they are very analytical and very smart. And I can say I actually know a lot of Virgos, and for a lot of those it is actually true. Fun fact, I work in a tanning salon, and we have these VIP cards that when you go to get a tan, you have this card where you like can put a specific amount of money on there. So every time you go take a tan, you can give us this card, and then every customer has this card, and every card has of course a number so that we know which card belongs to whom. And there's this one Virgo, this one old guy, and he has the number 2228. And he always does not just say my number is 222, and he always says it's something like 2 times.
He makes a whole formula of this.
2 times. It's something like 3 times 2 plus. I don't know. He just always tells me his number in a very complicated way that I don't really understand. And then he always literally, he's not a mathematician. I don't know what he's working anyway, but he's always talking literally in riddles to me, and he literally brags about how smart he is. Like, he always also comes to me and we drink a little coffee, and he talks about random things that he always, like how he calculates things and how this and this adds up, and he's just so analytical and so smart. I'm like, you are such a freaking Virgo. Anyway, and I have one very close friend who is a Virgo, and she is so beautiful and so smart. She's literally the most stereotypical Virgo I know, and I love her a lot. Sometimes Virgos can be, because they are not usually aware of that they are so beautiful, and I think Virgos really don't know how they are perceived by others and what they can affect with their actions, because they are an earth sign. And my problem with a lot of earth signs is that they are not very smart emotional wise, like they don't really have as much empathy as, for example, water signs or air signs. They are usually very focused on themselves and don't really think how others could perceive what they are going to say and how they could hurt somebody else's feelings, because Virgos see the world in a very rational way. Okay, so I love about Virgos that they make you feel really special. They have the ability to really make you feel that you are worth something and that you matter to them. And I think out of all the zodiac signs in the zodiac, Virgo is really the one who is the hardest to get them to really open up, to let them really show their true feelings and who they are inside, how they really feel. I think I have never ever met a Virgo, and I know a lot of Virgos, who managed to open themselves up to me, because I don't know if they are scared, I don't know if they don't know how to open themselves up to other people. Maybe it's because they don't trust them, because they don't trust me. But I think Virgos are very also have a lot of secrets that nobody knows about, and they really don't like to talk about their feelings. They just see this world in a very rational, cold way, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But me as a Libra, I'm just very open and always really talk about deep stuff, deep feelings. And so if you are a Virgo and watching this, maybe you don't even realize this, that you don't really talk about your true feelings, because sometimes I catch Virgos also talking about them, but they always put others, like the importance of others, in front of them. And I think that Virgos should really focus a little bit more on themselves and care a little bit more about themselves. And also, but one bad thing about Virgos is, for example, this one time, I will never forget this. I was talking also about this with this Virgo friend that I have about zodiac signs. And like, I'm really into zodiac signs. As you know, I have a whole series about this on my channel. And then we were talking about Scorpios. And I was like, Scorpio is a water sign. She's like, no, Scorpio is a fire sign. I was like,
okay, wait, so you're trying to tell me what elements Scorpio is? I was like,
no, Scorpios are water signs. She was like, no, Scorpio is a fire sign. I was like, I hate it when I am like 100% right and I 100% know that I'm right and people say that I'm not right. And I was like getting so mad. I mean, Libras usually don't get mad. But guys, if I get mad, an Aries or a Scorpio is nothing against a mad fucking Libra, tell me. And then I was screaming very loud, and then the whole school literally looked at me and she was like,
oh my god, okay, but they didn't have to scream that way.
I was like, okay, bitch. And then she was also like, Aquarius is not an air sign, it's a water sign. I was like, I think I just literally ran away and boxed in a tree. I don't know. Sometimes Virgos, what I really hate about them, they don't believe you. Like when you are telling them the truth or facts, they are so... That's the thing about earth signs. They don't really take your opinion into consideration. They don't take into consideration that you could be right as well. They just have their what is right in their mind, and that's it. Then they don't take any other opinions or anything. What they think is right for them, and you can't change it. And I really hate that. So if you are a Virgo, maybe try to trust others a little bit more. We love you. Okay, I talked a lot about Virgos, and now we are going to look at some aesthetics from Virgos as I'm reading some Virgo quotes. Okay, Virgo will love you until no end, no matter how bad you hurt them. They are very observing. They are very seducing and captivating. They love like no other. In fact, their sign gives the best love. They are very blunt. Their mouths are deadly weapons. They are overthinkers, generous people, and beyond wise. They are naturally beautiful. They have beautiful souls. A Virgo is the type of person who will always make you a priority when everyone else makes you an option. Virgo are all about positive vibes, so anyone who disturbs them will be quickly dismissed. Loyalty is extremely important to Virgo. Break that and you will never be forgiven. Virgos are far from boring. They just choose to be discreet with people they barely know. Oh my god, this is very true as well. So a lot of Virgos I know, they could actually all be the most popular people ever because everyone likes them because they're just so nice. But they are not. They really have only 1, 2, maybe 3 very distinct friends in school, and that's it. They don't need anyone else because they're happy with that, and nobody really knows their true self. Like they all, for example, this girl is that I know everyone knows her as like the smart girl, like the nerd, and that's it. But I know who she really is, and I know that she listens to like alternative and punk rock and all that stuff. Nobody would ever think this about her, but I know her and I love her. And now we are good. We are gonna look at some Virgo memes. Roll it! So, and that's actually it. I'm gonna create the makeup look now. Again, it's gonna be inspired by Katrina Mew. I really hope you will like it, and let's see what I look like if I were a Virgo. So guys, that's it with the video. I really hope that you liked my Virgo makeup look. Yes, so as you can see, it is heavily inspired by Katrine, but I'm actually very proud of the detail I did on the eyes because I'm usually not good at details at all. By the way, I just realized that every one of my earth signs has a septum, like Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I gave all of my that's crazy. I gave all of my water signs like tears, and I gave all of my earth signs septums. What did I do with all of my fire signs? All of my fire signs have wavy hair. All of my air signs, well, I haven't done all of my air signs yet, so my eyes burn like hell. I hope that I don't get an infection. And well, anyway, I even have the gloves like Katrine. I mean, literally the exact same gloves. I mean, come on. That's actually crazy. Okay, so this was part 11 of my Zodiac series. This was my Virgo makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that I see you to the last part, part 12, which is gonna be Libra. So this was Raven Rye. Bye!